and has four distinct seasons. These environmental factors have shaped not only the ingredients available, but also the ways food is preserved and prepared. Korea's mountainous terrain means that flat land for farming is limited, so Koreans developed a diet rich in vegetables, grains, especially rice, and wild greens. At the same time, being close to the sea has made seafood a common part of the Korean diet, especially in coastal regions. Korea has four very distinct and extreme cities. For example, in Seoul, here is Seoul, the capital city. The highest temperature ever recorded was 39 degrees Celsius, and the lowest was minus 23 degrees Celsius. Therefore, in the past, long and cold winters made food preservation essential. Next page. Next page, please. And this leads to the development of fermentation techniques, which are now central to Korean cuisine. A good example is kimchi, a fermented vegetable dish that was originally created to store vegetables during the winter month. Similarly, soy sauce, this is called doenjang, is fermented soybean paste, and gochujang is fermented red pepper paste, are all traditional Korean seasonings that can come from this need to preserve food. Next page. And Koreans use special clay jars called jangdokdae, this jangdokdae, to store and ferment these kind of foods. Jangdokdae are large, breathable pots traditionally placed outdoors in the garden. They allowed air to circulate while keeping the contents cool and protected, making them ideal for long-term fermentation. Even today, Koreans show a special love for fermented foods like kimchi. It's called a kimchi refrigerator. Many households even have a separate refrigerator dedicated just to storing kimchi or maybe wine or doenjang. Okay, next page please. And before I finish, I'd like to introduce a few interesting parts of Korean food culture. Unlike many Western countries where each person gets their own plate, meals are often shared in Korea. A variety of side dishes called banchan, this is banchan, like many vegetables, are placed in the middle of the table and everyone eats from the same dishes. And there are strict manners and traditions when eating, especially with elders. For example, younger people shouldn't wait for elders to start eating and should not leave the table until elder has finished eating. Overall, Korea's unique geography and climate have played a key role in shaping our food culture. These natural conditions help build a cuisine that is not only flavorful, but also critical, healthy, and deeply tied to Korean life and history. Therefore, understanding Korean cuisine means understanding the culture, climate, and geography that shape it. So, you may ask question like, why should I know about Korean food culture? That's because it is one of the easiest way and fastest way to understand Korean culture. As I say in my presentation, food culture gives us a simple way to understand the many aspects of a culture that are hidden in the background. Everyone eats food, and so it is something we can all connect it to. And that's why understanding food culture is one of the easiest way and fastest way to understand Korean culture, and the same is true for other countries too. I gave Korea as an example, but you can know other culture by the same approach. Thank you. Yeah,